Hey there, Jim Schlexer from the CEO Project. Transparency. It's a popular word nowadays, but it's actually a management superpower that I think we may all need to embrace, particularly when you have younger people working for you. So what do we mean by transparency? It means transparency in my thinking, transparency in my decision making, why I promoted one person versus another, our strategy for the company, even your financials, transparently presenting your financials to everybody in the organization. Why? Because transparency allows people to understand the context in which they do their jobs. And so when they make local decisions about how I should do it A, B, or C ways, the better they understand the objectives and the financial condition and how we make decisions in this business, the better their local decision is going to be. This is actually an intergenerational issue as well. If you go to the Gen Z employees that you might have in your company and you talk about transparency, you're going to find that they think that that is table stakes. Everything's on the table, all information is available. Why? Because they grew up in the internet era, and if they wanted to know anything, how many doorknobs are in the Kremlin, they could go look it up on the internet and know in 12 seconds. So that level of transparency is what they grew up expecting and having, and they expect it out of you as a leader. Let's go to the extreme example. For the boomers that might be listening, payroll is something that we find, very confidential, very secret. You're not going to tell anybody what you make. That's how we grew up. Gen Z would be very happy if we took the entire company payroll and we put it up on a website so everybody could see what everybody else makes. Now, you got to realize that that's two very different views of the universe on transparency. But if you're leading a group with multi-generational team, you're going to need to deal with their need for transparency. And the old way of kind of keeping things behind closed doors just isn't going to work anymore.